What is going on, guys? It is Soupy here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my Hyperscape settings, giving you guys some tips. The main part is my sensitivity, so I'm going to be going pretty fast through all the other options. So my vertical sensitivity is a 10, and my horizontal is a 24. Now, vertical sensitivity, it's super low, but it's really not. 10 is like a 20, it's kind of broken. But then our ADS low sensitivity, I make it a little lower just because long range gunfights and stuff, you can really just hip fire and use your horizontal sensitivity without ADSing, but it's just for long range gunfights. And then ADS high zoom sensitivity is a 26 if you guys want to copy that. Both my dead zones are a 6. Now, they did just add the aim assist once it came to the actual game came out from beta. I think I did not see that before, but I would max it out. Now, if you like sniping, I wouldn't max it out all the way just because it will really mess up with your sensitivity because it's super strong in this game and it'll really slow you down, and just this game is so fast paced that it'll just mess you up. So try that. I'm just going to skim through all my controller settings, my video, audio, I'm just going to go through all that. If you guys wanted to stop it and look at them, go right ahead. But this game is like a super fast-paced game, and it's a really long time to kill game, which is kind of why I like it coming from Halo. For brightness, I would definitely turn it up if you want. It just depends on your preference. I usually turn my brightness up on some games like Call of Duty and Apex just because people like to hide in like really dark places. This game is pretty bright, so I wouldn't have to worry about it. Now, these settings vary between console and PC, especially the sensitivity settings, because on console you can't mess with your field of view slider, and on PC you can, and that can really mess with your settings. So if you turn your field of view slider up on PC, which I highly recommend, it's just a pain when you're playing on console, which is usually why I switch over to PC to play this game. I would lower your sensitivity a little bit just because with the higher field of view it feels a little faster, so I would maybe lower it by like a point or two. But right now we're just practicing around in the firing range. I'll be going over what really guns you should look into. The Riot 1 is just, if you guys know, I play Apex. It's pretty much like the Wingman. It's really good if you know how to use it. The Wingman at first, for newer players, is one of those guns where it's like super iffy. That's how the Riot 1 is. It's a really fast time to kill gun if you can land your shots. I usually hip fire with the Riot 1, no matter the range really. Now, if they're all the way across the map and I don't have a ranged weapon, I would ADS, but it's just a lot better on this game. Now, the next gun would be the Hexfire. That's my loadout, would be a Riot 1 and a Hexfire. I use the Hexfire. I actually use both of them in people's faces or across the map. I just use the Hexfire just to tag a little bit. Maybe a teammate can finish them off later on, but I usually just try and do the damage. If I don't get the kill, I don't get the kill. You just got to be a little annoying in this game because the time to kill is pretty long, so sometimes you just have to help others get those kills. But yeah, the Riot 1 is pretty good at range. I usually don't engage in the long range gunfights, but it works out. Like my new settings, I've copied a couple other streamers, saw a couple of YouTubers doing their thing, and I kind of just worked with it for my experience. Since I've been playing since beta, I know how the game works. Just my overall experience with other battle royales or just shooters in general. Now, I don't really snipe a lot. I would definitely use the Dragonfly just because it's a little more quicker. And like I was saying with the whole aim assist parts when you're sniping, it really has a big impact on your speed when you're ADSing. So your ADS speed might feel like it's super fast, but once you're like locked on to somebody, it's like super slow, and you just have to be really patient with your shot. But other than that, if you like to snipe a lot, I would just turn it down or just up your sensitivity a lot, just because the ADS does slow it down, and it's really hard to hit a target that's in a fast-paced game like that, where your ADS just slows down because of the aim assist. So that's one of the times where aim assist isn't on your side. I say snipers is more of a keyboard and mouse player's weapon on this game, as they are super OP. And for any new players, sometimes you might wonder why you're dying so fast, or why people aren't dying as fast as you would. You pretty much just run around and look for the same gun to upgrade it. Now again, this game has been out for maybe a month or so, besides the beta. So some of you probably already know this, but if you're one of my followers, here you go. If you haven't tried the game, it's super fun, super fast paced. If you like Apex, you should definitely try this. A lot of people say that you should definitely hip fire a lot, and here is my example of the recoil pattern. You have to really be in their face to be able to hit all your shots, as I'm showing you right here. I've seen a couple YouTubers who are really good telling their subscribers that they should pretty much always hip fire, and that's not the case, as I show you guys the different recoil patterns from hip firing and ADSing from the same distance, and there's a big difference. So I would really only hip fire if you're like in their face, or if you're using the Riot 1, because it really just ADSs for you, whether you're hip firing or not, like just a little bit, and it's just super accurate. That's pretty much why I like the Riot 1, but you really have to learn to use the gun. It's just like the wingman, so you just have to be really good with it. Next, for the abilities, I usually just run invisibility and slam. Sometimes I turn invisibility into a ball, just because it's more protective, especially when you're going for the win and you want the crown. Now, here's some gameplay where I actually got the win with invisibility. The only reason I don't recommend using invisibility with the crown is because people can still see you on the little compass up there, and they can kind of guess where you're at and just start spraying down a hallway or in a building, stuff like that. So you got to be really cautious when you're using the invisibility with the thing. Other than that, slam is just a super quick OP kind of, I mean, it's not OP, it's just balanced. It's my favorite ability in the whole game, just because you can get a lot farther, you can get away from people, you can actually kill people or do some damage with it. It's just overall really nice. Teleport is also a really good one, especially when you're chasing somebody and they just slam or teleport away from you. You can easily just catch them. And because this is a really long time to kill game, a lot of people like to run as soon as they start getting shot at, so you just got to be prepared to chase them down across the map. But other than that, if you guys want some more Hyperscape, I'm down to start doing that. I'm trying to get my uploads up, as I've been inactive for pretty much the whole 2 years. And if I need to make another video for that, I did, but I actually privated a lot of my videos just because I want to start making better content, just some more newer content, some newer games and stuff. And I'll start working on getting some streams out, start using some face cams and just different episodes and stuff like that. So please be patient. If you want more from me, just check out my other social medias. I'll put them in the description. My Twitter is a really big one that I use. I've just been like focusing on one of my orgs and stuff like that. But I really want to get back into my content and start competing in games, especially Apex, and we'll be seeing a lot more COD on my channel as well. And once Infinite comes out, if it's good, I'll be putting some Halo Infinite out on my channel, possibly returning to the competitive aspect. But again, I am at college and I am playing Call of Duty here for the college as well, so please be patient with my schooling, with just me playing Call of Duty for the college. I'll just try and do as much as I can to juggle a lot of that with my brand and making content for myself as well as my organization, and just trying to get back into consistent uploads and stuff like that. So expect a lot of Apex, expect some Hyperscape and some Call of Duty as well, and maybe some other games on the way. I'll start streaming on YouTube. I'll start uploading on YouTube. I've been streaming just a little bit on Twitch, but it's nothing serious. It's just to chill. It's nothing that I really care about on Twitch. So I will definitely be privating more videos. I'll be unprivating some videos, and I'll have another video just explaining why all of that is, and just pretty much a whole rebrand of my channel, and just myself and what's coming next. So please like the video, don't forget to subscribe, and just enjoy the rest of the video. Hopefully these tips worked out for some of you. If you want some more, you can just DM me on Twitter. I'll put that down in the bio, but please be sure to like the video and don't forget to subscribe.